All right, y'all. I've changed my clothes. We're headed outside. All right, y'all. I've changed my clothes. We're headed outside. I have on just workout clothes. So I'm going to the gym after I leave when I take Jackson to work. So, a couple of things we're going to do. Bubba, can you get the tripod, though, so I don't have to hold this? Put you right here for now. Oh, look, that tripod. Okay. So, I'm going to put my boots on. Because I got my boots on the ground. Yes. Okay. Now, one thing that's not comfortable for me is wearing clothing that are like, you know, workout clothes without full t-shirt. But I'm working on my comfort level, right? Never gonna get better till it gets better, and this is where we are. So I'm working on my health every day. So what I'm doing now is the weed eating has got to get finished. And I think my battery got done charging. I don't see the battery, but I'll ask Jackson. Huh? I have no idea. Do you know where the battery is for this weed eater? Is that it? Plugged in from 3 years ago? We're just gonna leave it plugged in eternally. Right, that was the conversation we had the other day. Yet, it's still plugged in. Okay, very good. What am I? What is happening? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Battery's in. We did weed out here, so that's pretty good. I do just need to go through and weed eat around. Right? I like to keep it nice and clean. I didn't get over here, but I am gonna weed into some of these. I went through and picked up the leaves that were falling. I had some tomato leaves that were going this way, and so I needed to pick those up and make sure that they were twined up. Excuse me. And then we're gonna weed all through here. Jackson, we gotta water because these cucumbers are getting a little bit dry. And beans are looking good though. Gonna weed through here, pick up all of the tools that are left in the yard, weed out through all here, and then I'm gonna move this table out and put the long black table over here so I have a larger space to work in. And we're gonna water everything real good. We need to water the peas. Peas are growing, but they do need water, which is looking a little bit thirsty right now. So we are gonna water everything because it's been a couple days. It rained a couple days, but we need to water. Oh, good. What, babe? See what? In the kitchen anywhere? In my closet by the chair. It's fine. I'll find it. I do have green peppers. You see them? Peppers for sure. My cilantro has bolted. So I didn't get a lot of days out of those. And then we want to go through and make sure that there's no, see, like this tomato plant is on the ground. So I'm going to have to pull it up and then I'm going to twine it up. I'm not going to pull it heavy, but I just want to twine that up, and I'll go through here and weed out some of this. Garlic will be ready to be pulled soon, first week of June, for sure. I don't think I have any hardneck variety in here, although I did think I planted hardneck because I don't see any scapes. So, with that being said, we are pulling garlic in June, which is only 2 weeks. Now, I may have to pull some before then, but this garlic is looking like it's ready to be pulled. Some of it anyway. A couple of these leaves. I may pull one today just to see. But the big task of the day is all of the weeding, and then I'll take you guys. I'm going to put some tomato cages on top of these cucumbers, and we're going to plant some radishes in here because I don't have any more beans. But these beans are all looking really nice. I was wondering if these were climbing beans, but I think everything that I put out was a bush variety. These will be purple though. So everything I put out was a bush variety. Oh, it's right here, Jack. And then I have flowers on my potatoes. So I've healed them as much as I could heal them. But I do have flowers, which means there are potatoes under there. So we're just going to let them grow until they die back. All right, now, coming out into the greenhouse. So there's not a lot of room to walk in here. And I didn't put the greenhouse out here not to be able to walk in. So I'm going to take this big table out and put it outside. And then a lot of this stuff just needs to be tossed and thrown. That old hose, no clue why it's in here. It should be in the trash, but it's in here. Right, so just do a little bit of minor cleaning up of things. And then it's very challenging to get my, it's a challenge to get my rakes and stuff out of that thing with the greenhouse top. So I got to come up with a solution for that. I don't have one for yet. I think what I'm going to do is try to get some S-hooks and put them on this, one of these top rack things and just hang them from there. But I also need a new rake because the wood of the rake is rotting or just old. And then the head of the rake doesn't fit in there anymore. It came out. I duct taped it, but I don't think that's going to be a permanent solution. And then I just want to clean up all of this stuff in here. I got stuff in the ground. Just like set up a solution for staging and just set up a solution where I'm able to shelving is what I'm trying to say. Because in the old greenhouse I had shelves. A few of them anyway. I won't have a ton of shelves, but I'll have a few. So anywho, let me get to the weed eating and get Jackson working on. I am going to cut some of these microgreens out today for salad. I'll have salad for pre-dinner. I'll just get Jackson to come and cut some microgreens. I actually probably need to do that other one with microgreens as well. I have a ton of peppers that are looking like they're ready to do some stuff, and I'm happy about it. I've got some basil. I need to put some basil in the oven. Should have done that before I came out. I did not. But my cilantro is going to seed, and I hate that. We just haven't used a lot of it. Jackson usually uses it in some of his cooking, but he forgets it's out here. So anywho, quite a lot to do, but we're going to get it done.
Alrighty, you guys. So here I am out here in this garden. The main focus of today is to go ahead and weed eat. So I'm having to work around the water hoses, and we just have to come up with a better system next year of how we want to do certain things, because I think I have some things getting watered and some things not getting watered, and or not getting watered the way they should. We've tried to do a temporary fix, but we're still working with it. So I'm taking this weed eater, which I am not a professional weed eater at all. Jackson got me this weed eater, I think, a couple years ago for Mother's Day. And so I am just using it. Here, Jack is working on putting some these cages over the cucumbers so that they'll have something to climb, because I don't have anywhere for them to trellis themselves. And this seems like a workable solution for now. I don't have any cucumber actual fruit yet, but I do have some flowers. I do have something coming. So here's me just trying to make sure that this is in here correctly. Now, let me just address the elephant in the room. I am not at all comfortable wearing this shirt the way I'm wearing it, but I am forcing myself to see where I am and to notice if I'm making any progress as this journey goes along. I was extremely bloated in this video and actually had to take some medication to help myself get unbloated. And this was like an overnight thing. It just all of a sudden happened. And after I did what I needed to do, I felt much better and looked much better. So just in case anybody was wondering. Now what I'm doing here is I'm thinning out the tomato plants for airspace.
All right, y'all. I've been in the garden about an hour. And I got wet by the sprinkler. I was out there trying to move it around without cutting the water off because it's way over here, and then I go back. So I got the sprinkler going. I'm gonna have to water the peppers and get the cucumbers on this side watered. So I'm gonna get Jack to come out and switch over the sprinkler in about 15 minutes. I need to get the potatoes watered, but I just want to make sure everything gets nice and watered. We did a lot of good weeding in there. Got a lot of those diseased leaves off of those tomato plants. A lot of those we started from seed. But it rained, and I know tomatoes don't like to get their leaves rained on or wet, but it has rained for a few days. And so that was one of the things. I am not done in the greenhouse. I didn't go in the greenhouse yet at all. Jackson has to go to work in a little bit, so I'm going to get myself together so I can take him to work. I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'm going to see if I can scrounge up a few dollars to buy the materials that I need at Lowe's. If not, I'll wait. It'll be fine. I can just go in there and clean. Oh gosh, I didn't finish weed eating on that other side where the table is going. So I do have to go back over there and weed a little bit before I get the table out anyway. So if I don't have enough money for Lowe's, it'll be perfectly fine. I will just wait until next week and it'll be perfect. It's been fine all this time. I was gonna wear these clothes to the gym, but I think I'm gonna have to change clothes because I have garden soil all over them and I don't want to be looking dirty and mangy in the gym. So I'm going to take these clothes off, put on gym clothes, and get Jackson to work. I got to get gas. I may take you guys to the gym. There may not be anybody in there today, which is a good thing for me because I don't really like to film. I try to keep people out of my video because I don't want to infringe on their rights to, be online or whatever. But if there's nobody in there, I'll take you guys with me to the gym. I have a short workout today, but I am going to try to get some steps in because I'm only at 1,800 steps right now. And it's almost 1 o'clock. Typically, I'm way ahead than I am now, and I'm actually going to go drink my water that I left in the garden, but I'm going to get it and drink about 2 more bottles, and then I am going to change my clothes. There's almost always something that seems like it needs to be done. As soon as I'm done with one thing, I'm remembering there's 2 more things I need to get done. I'm hot. Not a hot flash. I'm just hot. It's hot outside. It's never ending. There's always something that needs to be done. I got to clean the bathroom. I had Titus 2 this morning. I actually need to film a live video, so I'm getting ready to do that. And then I'm going to get Jackson to work. So I need to do that live video before I forget about it and it goes off my mind. And then I'm doing 3 other things. First, I'm going to wash my hands because I got garden all over me. I'm going to get cleaned up. That's what I'm going to do. That's the first thing that has to happen. Get cleaned up, get my clothes changed, film the video, take Jackson to work, get gas, do my workout. I'll come back. I'll clean the bathroom last because I'll have to grab a shower anyway. So I'll grab a shower, clean the bathroom. That'll be the last thing before I get started on something else for the day. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Hot. I'm hot. Sticky. I'm gonna wash my face. Wash my hands. Okay. Y'all see that muscle? Y'all see it? There it is. Okay. So I got back from the, I like to look at that little muscle. It made me feel like I'm Shakima the Sailor Girl. Boop, boop. I didn't eat no spinach today, but whatever. Okay. Made it back from the gym. Stopped at Walmart. Had to get the dogs some dental thingamajiggies to chews. Got all that. Worked it out. And now I am going to move my bed around. I moved the desk because I needed to move it for just office purposes and some other things. I don't like the way, I feel like I'm boxed in some type of a way. I felt more open when the desk was on the other side of where it is now, facing that wall instead of facing, I like it where it is, but that big mirror makes me feel like I'm closed in some type of way. So I'm simply I'm just going to turn the bed sideways and move the dresser over so that it opens up a little bit. I'm hoping it's going to make me feel a little bit different, but bring you guys along. I got to clean a little bit, just a few things that need to get done. I'm going to go back out into the garden tomorrow, probably to check the water levels and all of that to make sure that my plants look good. We watered everything today. It is warm though. It is extremely hot here in North Carolina. And I have lots of blooms and all of the things, lots of flowers. I have a lot of fruit coming. Nothing's turning colors yet. Everything. If you do it, Don Travius, I see you about to try to pee on something, and I'm not playing with you. Now, we don't pee in this house because we're girls. Don Travius, my sister's dog, he pees on stuff. Oh, no. No, sir, indeed. That's your cue to go outside. So, anywho, I'm just going to get this bed moved around. Just thought you might want to hang for a few. If not, that's okay. We're going back out to the garden. Tomorrow, I want to work on the greenhouse and see if I can get some faux shelving up in that greenhouse to fix the just issues that I was having with stuff not having a place to sit. Because in the old greenhouse, even though it was smaller, I did have shelves, right? I had some shelving in there, so I was able to put stuff. I just want to make it look nice. And then again, we're getting ready to go into summer season, so I'm going to be home. I have lots of projects and things planned that need to get done. So anywho, join me while I turn this bedroom around. I'm just turning the bed, just the bed. Don't get it twisted. I'm not moving the whole thing because I don't want to hear no kids. I ain't trying to fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter today. I'm not going to fight my children. Jackson is working, sister's home. So anywho, I am going to, I'm going to do what I got to do.
Alrighty, so here we go. I know I bother y'all's spirit when I start moving stuff around, but having moved that desk just made me feel a little bit boxed in, and because I do have the dog steps there. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to simply move the bed around. I'm just moving the bed and the dresser. That's it. And it actually helped to open up the space in here, which made me feel not so boxy anymore. I'm using a long handle roller to just roll the pillows and stuff. The dogs get on the bed and dog hair just gets everywhere. So it only makes sense to just roll everything before I, start moving stuff and making the bed back again. I like it because I'm able to use it on any surface. So I use it on the bed. I use it on the pillows. We definitely for sure use it on the couches. And it just makes light work of removing the dog hair from any surface. So I recommend this. You can find this on Amazon. I may try to link it below. I have you'll see shortly after these few clips where the bedroom came together. And again, I only moved the bed in this one dresser, but it did take me a minute to go ahead and make sure that I got all that dog hair off. And now I'm just moving this dresser. I am thinking about the floors. I really think that I'm going to try to paint or something that's going to be a cheap fix for right now until I can get someone that is, can do the floors. The kids and I can suffer our way through it, but I would really prefer somebody who knows what they're doing. And so I'm just going to try to find not a cheap, where it looks cheap, but a cheaper solution to me spending all the money for the floors and then not having anybody that can put the floors down. So I'm going to work on that, but I did see a couple solutions that might be workable for right now, and we'll see. As with any project, I do like to go ahead and give everything a good vacuum before I start moving stuff around. Now, it's just easier in order to move this bed around to just take the bed and box spring off and to rotate the the rails. It's just easier when I'm doing it by myself. So here is what it looks like.